Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome new viewers to some more Stormworks. If you haven't guessed by the thumbnail already, we are back working on our SR-71. Yes, that is correct. I had about two more things I wanted to do to it and I had forgot about it. And you know, I was reminded about it the other day and I figured it's time that we go ahead and jump in. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and grab this and jump into the workbench. The thing that I want to do is there's a drone that actually sits on the back of this thing here. And I want to build that. We just did our microcontroller tutorial for radio control, so I think this is a good time to actually put this in. We can make this drone and then we can give commands to the back seat here, or we can give it to a little remote control on the ground. Who knows? But let's get this thing built first. Okay, there's not a whole lot of good pictures of this thing. They're all kind of like on an angle here, but it looks like, let's build in green here. It looks like it's about this long. And I don't have any blueprints for it, so we're kind of going to be guessing on this, and we're going to kind of be winging it, so to speak. And then it looks like it comes back to, because they're all from, all these pictures are from, oh, here's a backside picture. Perfect. So it kind of comes back and it hangs off this a little bit. And our backside isn't actually correct anyway. We need to fix that at some point. Okay, so this I think is going to be the length of the drone. That is big. I don't know if we need it that long. I mean, I guess head to toe, it's about like that. Okay, so this is what we're going to build off of. Let's see. I think I'll just start with that. Use this as a building platform. Let's go to our jet engines. And I think for this, we're just going to end up using the small stuff. We could put something like that. I'm probably going to come in here and let's copy and paste this. All right, so that's copied. We can use the nose cone again, like so. And I don't know if we need all that. Maybe just the, here, let's paste that. We'll just use this front section maybe. Because it is a little smaller. It is a little smaller than the rest of the jets. So let's get all that out of the way. That, and that. Come back. Clear. Cut. Something is moving with it. What is moving with it? Nothing. Okay. That goes like that. We'll slide that to there. Maybe. Maybe we need one more. I'm not sure. Let's do it like that. Paste. Okay, that seems to be okay. Now let's build our jet engine. We got compression. Now we need combustion. Where do I want that to go? Like that. We gotta figure out fuel in this thing too. Luckily it's nice and long, so I can see that we're already gonna be moving a lot of this back. We need a turbine here and some sort of thruster. Should we just use the big thrusters to make it look cool? We've got the room to work with it. Might as well. Okay, so let's take this, clear. What is it grabbing onto? Why does it keep grabbing onto something over here? All right, so we're gonna grab the jet engine portion. Let's cut that. Come on, cut. And I'm gonna bring that all the way back to here. And that shows how much room we have to actually work with. So we can do a lot more in here. Okay, so let's paste that. Get ourselves a tank. And I think we can go for the mediums. And we'll just start placing a couple down like so. Get some fuel in this thing. It's probably going to be a guzzler. So let's go ahead and just add a whole bunch. And we're going to turn all these to jet fuel. All right, all those are now jet fuel. Perfect. From there, I think we need to start building this thing out. First of all, let's put mirror mode on because that helps. Come from there, we can go to there, and it kind of does the same thing that the SR-71 does. It has like this little boop kind of thing that comes out like that, then it comes down like this, then it turns into one of these. Not sure how far we need to go with this because those lean in, don't they? They do lean in. So it goes a little bit like that. I need another image. I'm looking for another image sort of back here, and we can slide this forward a little bit. And I think we can move this back some. So we can get rid of all this. We'll come back to these, give this a little bit more, and then we'll hit it with the 2x1s. That looks a lot better. I think that's a lot better. You know what? I haven't done a lot of building since the new building changes have come into play, but I really do like the fact that the block doesn't just bounce around now, that it just stays whatever direction that it is, and that we have controls this way. I think that is actually probably one of the best updates that we've had in a long time. It does fix kind of a building issue that we've had. Okay, so now we got to build this out. All right, so we just kind of start building onto this. We need to build out around this. We can do that. Or, hang on, that's not right. That's not right. Can we go ahead and start using these to round it off? Ooh, we can. Like that, and then like that, and then like that. This might work a lot easier than I thought it was going to. So there we go, there, there. Why is this all separate bodies? There we go. So the other thing that I need a gyro. Gyro. That's got to go in here somewhere. Go ahead and get ourselves a little section cut out of here. We'll slap that down like so, right there. We'll fill this back in. The other thing I'm gonna need is my microcontroller to control all this. Let's get rid of all this first. Boot, doot, doot. We can go ahead and fill in our wings. We'll do it like that, and then we'll do it like that, and then we can get that little piece there. That feels about right. I need to spawn it in and see if those wings bounce into that at all. Very close. We could come back a little bit on our wings here. We might do that. We'll come back. We can just delete a section here and a section there. That way when it releases, it should clear these wings. Let's figure out this nose section here. I think we're just gonna have to go to inverse pieces, and we'll do something like that. I think that's gonna work. And then we'll go to these pieces here, our regular 1x4 pyramids, and that can fill in that, like that, and then like this. Perfect. And then we'll just round that off like that. And then we just gotta do that to the underside here, and that'll match that up. So let's go ahead and see if we can capture all of this. All right, so we've got all of that. Let's cut it. We're gonna move it up, out of the way, not that far out of the way. Okay, there we go. Paste that. Let's get this. We can cut this piece out, and then we're just gonna copy the top section here. So I need to come up to clear, and I just want to grab that right there. And that does have a gyro in it. That's okay. And we're going to copy that. Instead of cutting it like I just did, flip it, bring it down. We'll paste that. Then we can merge this, merge that with that, and that with that. We'll come in here, delete that gyro, and that gyro hook up to this. No. All right, I believe everything is connected. Let's get our jet engine controller, so our JCU. We need that, and we also need my controller for remote control. All right, that took a little longer than expected because I didn't save this the other day when I did my tutorial, and I only uploaded it to the workshop. So that was kind of scary there that I couldn't find that. So I've got these two controllers. We've got our JCU and we've got our remote controller. Let's put some control surfaces in this. This thing also has a tail section on it. I think I'm going to reduce this down to the small jet just for the sake of the build. And then I can round things off a lot better here. All right, sides there are done. We need some control surfaces and we need a vertical stabilizer. It looks like, honestly, you know what, this comes to like right here. It looks like, and there's, you know what, I think it actually goes one more. And there's something like this that goes to the back. And then the control surface comes to here. We need to bring it back down. I think we need to bring it back down. Clear, resize. That should be everything. Cut it. It's not everything, but it's close enough. And I want to make sure that it's like 2 off of the deck here. That should be good. Paste, and get rid of that, that, and that. And get rid of that, that, and that. That can go. And then we can just put these back when we need them. All right, so we were working on a tail section. So let's come back up to that. Got a little bit of flatness to it, and then it just comes down like so. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing real special about that. So that cuts in there like that. That's starting to look like the drone on the front. It really is. What am I missing here? Let's get some control surfaces in here. This will help it fly. So we want to go control. See what the small one looks like in there. Ooh, the small one's actually kind of the right size for that. I'm not gonna lie. And now we need some control surfaces here. So let's check out the mediums. Mediums aren't bad, but how are we gonna do roll on this thing? So let's go back to our smalls, because then we could do it like that. And I think that would work. Then that would give us pitch and roll and yaw all in one go. All right, so that works. Let's go ahead. Let's split the top of this open so we can see what we're working with in here. We got some extra blocks we can get rid of. Ooh, a lot of extra blocks. Nope, not those. Those aren't that extra. All right, so we're gonna take our remote seat controller. Let's plop that in there like that. We can get rid of this, and then our JCU can go right there. Get rid of that. All right, so we're gonna hook this thing up. I'm gonna go compressor. We want the throttle to go to throttle. Air pressure goes to air pressure. Target RPS versus RPS. So RPS goes here. Our target RPS will be probably connected to our, let's put it to our up down. That way we can control it that way. We're not using our up down for anything else on this. So all those are hooked up. So now we got up down is that. Left and right will be our yaw. W and S is going to be our pitch. A and D is our roll. And what's this last one here? Channel number. We need a radio. What we can do is we'll actually take the huge radio and we'll just shove it in the nose here. And this will give us as much range as we can get out of these things. So from here, let's see, where were we at? We've got channel number, signal strength. We do need a composite. That can come into there like that. And I don't know if we need any of these buttons. Maybe button 1 is going to be our starter to toggle this thing on and off. And then we'll need some way of disconnecting this thing from the main body. So we can come in here like this. Let's get connectors. Connectors. I want the electrical connectors. Where are they at? Why is it not showing up here? Okay, it helps to get all the letters right. Okay, so we'll put like that and like that. That's how I want it to sit, but I need this to go up by 1 block. So hopefully it's still all selected. If not, we can clear content. We'll resize this thing. Can I move it up by 1 block? No, I can't. Okay, let's undo that. Can we move this thing down? We can. Perfect. Okay, we'll come back. We'll do the same thing again. Let's clear this. Make sure we're grabbing everything off of this. Cut. And I needed that. Okay. Paste, undo, clear. Seriously undo. Okay. I need that, and I need that, and I need that. I need to resize this thing. Let's do that. There we go. All this to move it up 1 block. There we go. Paste. Now that we've done that, now we can come in here. We can flip that like that, and we'll need another one. Oh, you know what? This is just gonna flop side to side like that. The actual SR-71 has a thing that it's like a bar that runs across like this that it sits on. Maybe, actually, we could do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. Ideas. Okay, we get rid of that, get rid of that. Put the black block back in there. Let's go to our tracks. And I want, no, sliders. And we're not talking about the burgers. We want sliders. We want this guy here as a track. You guys can't see what I'm doing here. So I need a slider track like that. And then we need this. So what if I do this on, okay, ideas. We'll put this here and there. And then we'll put the track in the belly like this. I think this might work. You know, I'm gonna do the track down the whole belly just so we have, when we are going forward with this thing, there's forward motion off this entire thing until we let go of it. And I think that'll be okay. Now, does this go here or does it go back here? That's the question. What if we just do one back there as well? So what kind of connections do we have on here? We've got brake and release connector. So all that could be done in the seat here. What does this sit like? Let's try this. Spawn. It does sit. It's sliding back and forth because we don't have the brakes on. And it looks like it's going to slide off the back here. But it holds it straight until it's done. Look at that. Okay, that actually works a lot better than I was planning on. Okay, back to the bench. All right, so we've got our gyro. Let's get our gyro. Where is our gyro? Did I delete it? I think I deleted the gyro. We're going to put another gyro in here. We can find a nice little spot for it. We can do it just right there. That's perfect. Let's give this thing a constant on. That way the gyro is always on this thing. We'll put that right there. This can connect straight to that. Perfect. Now let's get our yaw goes to yaw. Roll goes to roll. Oops. Roll goes to roll. That's the outside ones here. Pitch goes to pitch. And up and down doesn't matter. Okay. Everything else is pretty good and connected. We need to reconnect these up. So we got left and right was yaw. W and S was our pitch. A and D was our roll. And we're not using it. We'll go ahead and connect up and down to the gyro like so. We need a battery in here. Let's go ahead and throw a couple big batteries in here just so these guys have power. Where's that gonna go? On this roof section here. A couple batteries there. Perfect. We can power those up, and then all this stuff can be powered. All right, all that works. Let's figure out where our seat goes. Oh, we've got a mess here. Seat goes to the ejection seat controller. And I don't remember how all that works. I think it's button 6 that ejects us. I'm gonna have to go in and figure this out. Let's get back to this. All right, that works. What channel did we choose for this? We are going to go with channel 7 since it's the 71. That'll make that easier. Double check everything here is connected. Throttle is connected. Everything here is good. Everything there is good. Let's, I want to jump out and actually test this and see how this works. Let me get a remote control. We're just going to stick it on top here. Spawn this in. Stay still. Stay still. We're going to get the controller. Let's go to channel 7 and crank up. Nope. It's not responding there. Okay. Probably because of two things. One, I didn't give this fuel. And the second thing, I have not figured out yet. But let's give this some fuel. I think we can just use this right here as our line. Is that our fuel line there? There's our fuel line. Okay. Pipes. All right, we got a pipe in there. We'll get some straight pipes. We'll come all the way out to here, wherever our tank is. We're just gonna do it to here. We'll just come across like so, to here, into there. Delete that. Get another curved piece here, another angle. There we go. That should be good. That should be our fuel. But it wasn't making any noise. That's the thing I was confused about. It's not making any noise. So let's come back to 1 is our starter. But why was that not working? Let's try this again. All right, I can just stand right here and do it. And that's a fail. All right, great, awesome. All right, I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's just put a button straight to this guy and see if we can actually get this thing cranked up, because I'm having trouble here. Okay, so it does crank up. There's something going on with the remote control here. Oh, there we got some thrust. Well, let's see if the controller works here. All right, something. Do we not power the radio controller? Hold up. Is there no power on? There's no power on this guy. Maybe that's what was wrong the whole time. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's come back to our controller. We've got 1. There we go. On that. Okay, let's see. I still don't hear anything. No starting. No starting. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on here. This is baffling me. It does start out with a button, but I'm not getting controls through the remote control for some reason. I've double checked all my connections. Let's double check them again. I'm not getting controls either for like the control surfaces. What is going on? And why are those pointed down? I think the gyro's kicking in on those. It's got to be something simple here, you guys. It's something simple. All right, let's go back to our controller. We are channel 7. Let's go back to 0. I don't know. There's something going on here at the antenna. Like I feel like the antenna is not giving us the signal that we need. All right, so back to channel 0. Why is channel 0 working and channel 7 not? Okay, well, clearly it's cranked up. Okay, try this again. Do I have control surfaces? Oh, yeah, stuff's moving. Okay, throttle up, no, throttle up. What is going on here, you guys? Clearly I've got some issues. Why is it? We've advanced though. We've got it cranking. I can see control surfaces are trying to work. So I have control of those. I don't have thrust. Okay, so let's grab it. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. All right, I think I need to rotate this roll surface right here. Other than that, I think everything is good to go. What we can do for, let's give another constant number here. I don't know why our throttle's not working right now. So we're gonna give a constant number. Let's come and stick it right here. We're gonna take that to our throttle, wherever that is. Oh, I know what's happening. Let's try this. Let's try a function block first. Function. The remote control is only giving us 0 to 1. We need a lot larger number than that. So let's take our controller. We want target RPS, and we want, where is up and down, up and down, up and down. From here goes to this. And then inside here, we can do X times, if I do 100, maybe we'll do X times 150. That should work. That should work. Let's do this. Let's put if I put a seat down, is that gonna work? Seat, can I do a seat with a remote control? We're gonna try. Spawn. Let's see if we can land on it before this happens. Okay. Come on. No. Oh, well, we're off the track. Vehicle damage is off. Give us some more power. Here we go. It's not out of fuel. It can't be out of fuel. Well, we kinda got there. I'm gonna try this one more time. Get to it quick. Okay. I'm in the seat. Let's go. Come on. Power up. Let's go. Where we have to oh my goodness. All right, we're moving and we're flying. Sorta. Okay, so I hear what's going on. We've got, it feels like everything is on a push button right now. So our throttle's a little weird, but we did make a drone. Let's take a look at this thing. There is our SR-71 drone for sure. Let's get the HUD out of the way. There we go. So I'm actually pleased with it. I didn't think I would get this far with it today. I didn't even think I'd get it flying. So that's kind of a bonus. Oh, let's give it more throttle. I've obviously got some tweaks to go in and do. We got some paint to do. We've got some, we got to work on that track. And I want to make sure that our rear pilot, our rear cockpit, okay. We've done a thing. I don't think it doesn't like third person. Come on, throttle up. Come on, nose up. Come on, save it. Nope, didn't save it. So we can turn here. Yep, so I've got some adjustments to do to this microcontroller, obviously, for this. But it is working, you guys. We now have a drone for the SR-71, which I think is really cool. We can put some camera equipment in this, all kinds of stuff. I got to look up some more research to see what they actually use the drone for. But If you guys want to see more SR-71 videos and you want to see me continue to work on this drone, make sure you throw a like on this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and yeah, we'll keep working on this thing. But guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you, and we will see you in the next one. Boink.